Hello my tech legends and welcome back to, well, yours truly, Impy, as he decides to show off his theme team today. So first of all, I'm going to be telling you right now, this theme team is going along the lines of the sound of music. And I'm going to start off this little, this little series that I'm going to be trying to do with a battle between me versus Damon. Now, I didn't go through the whole shenanigan we have showing off the team, etc. Because, you know what, why not just show off them in the battle? So, first of all, I'm going to start off with Tucker here. So Tucker gets the spotlight, and I'm going to be starting off with Sabrina, my Misdrevous. So all the Pokemon on this team are basically Pokemon that, use sound or song in some way, shape, or form to attack their opponents. You can look that up yourself about what these Pokemon do. But for now, I'm going to be doubling down into Damon's Frostlass here. Nope, I'm not letting apathy have her way. Now, Ignite comes out from Damon, so I got the joke here. This was a very funny joke. Ignite, I got the joke, Damon. Although I don't think my Pokemon liked what was about to happen. So he's gonna go for the Mega Evolution. He's going to go into Mega Charizard Y. Gonna set up that Drought and the Sunny Day. Sabrina and Tucker, they don't like this at all. So Fire Blast comes out, gonna come down into Tucker, but you know what? He's got the Focus Sash, so he can take the pounding. He can take the punch. Now, let's go back into Tucker. I'm going to set up the nasty plot here. I'm taking a big gamble here, and I'm going to have Sabrina set up the Will-O-Wisp. Now, I don't actually think Drought affects Will-O-Wisp in any way, but I get the burn off onto Rocket. He goes for the Heavy Slam, going to go into Sabrina, but thanks to the combination of my Eviolite and that burn, it's not going to do anything to Sabrina. She is like a tank right now. Now, speaking of which, Sabrina avoids a Fire Blast from Ignite, and unfortunately, because he didn't target Tucker, Tucker gets to have all the fun with the Boom Burst, and Sabrina is not affected by it. Shadow Ball comes out, gonna take down Ignite. I double down into Ignite just in case I manage to avoid the attack, and what do you know, I managed to avoid it. Rocket goes for a Heavy Slam into Tucker, so he got his one big boom off, managed to do quite a bit of damage. But unfortunately goes down to Rocket. Now Rocket gets a defense boost, but you know what? I don't care! Because guess what? All of my Pokemon are special attackers. So that's not going to affect me at all. Now, Rocket gets burned again, shows off the leftovers as well. And, well, now we go into our next Pokemon. Now we got Meadow, going to come out from Damon, and I go into Alucio. That's right, I still run Alucio. My Cloud 9 Altaria, he's going to go for the Mega Altaria right now. Well, not right now, but I actually don't know why I didn't Mega Evolve right here and now, but in any case, Alucio gets paralyzed, so I'm already not liking this one little bit. So I'm going to go into my Cotton Guard, because I was predicting he'd go for like a Heavy Slam into me. I go for the Shadow Ball into Rocket, going to try my best to get rid or decrease the speed, or not speed, but the special defense of Rocket there, the Celesteela. And he sets up his Leech Seed. So I already see where this is going. He's setting up himself to be able to regenerate over and over again. I've seen this playstyle so many times. It's such a difficult playstyle against Celesteela. All I can do now is prepare and hopefully try to stop him. Now, in any case, I'm going to Mega Evolve right now because I think it's time that I go into my Mega Evolution. I know full well that I'm in a bit of a bind right now because of the paralysis, etc. And now, out comes the Protect from the Celesteela. So Celesteela, the Rocket is gonna set up the Protect, gonna keep those Leech Seeds going. I get paralyzed once again. Sabrina does not like this at all. I get paralyzed, so Sabrina's not happy. And Alucio gets paralyzed, so I got to do absolutely nothing this turn. Not one thing! And Rocket gets the heal up. Next, we're going to decrease the sound just a little bit, just in case. Now, in any case. Now, it's our turn again, so Moonblast comes out from Metal, gonna go into Alucio. That Dragon typing, not really happy with the Moonblast. Fire Blast comes out, gonna go into Sabrina. Damage boosted, it's good, but it's still not enough to bring Sabrina down. Now, I'm gonna go for my hyper voice. I managed to get it off. Rocket's not really affected by it. Metal holds up a red card against my Alucio, and he goes back into the ball, back into the team. Now Meloetta is on the field. So now that Meloetta is out, gonna get hit by the spikes. And guess what? Sabrina is once again paralyzed, unable to do anything. I think I tried to go for, like, I believe I tried to go for like a shadow ball into metal, but I wasn't able to get it off. Rocket is just such a tank Rocket is. Now I pull out Sabrina here because I don't want to sacrifice Sabrina to the leech seeds. Alucio comes out now, gonna get hit by the rocket, or not the rocket, but the stun spore. I managed to avoid the stun spore from metal. I go for my little signature move here on Meloetta. Gonna go for the relic song. I believe that's what it was called. And I take out metal and go into my pirouette form. I believe that's what it's called. Now Rocket goes for a fire blast here. Gonna go into Alucio. I barely survive on 5 HP after a critical hit. Oh my lord, Alucio is so devastating and so difficult to KO. But now Rocket is really starting to slow down and really starting to run out of steam here. Now out comes Damon's signature Pokemon. Well, Damon, and he calls himself after Tapu Lele, and I think he said, why did he pick Tapu Lele to name himself after? Even as I go for for another relic song into Damon, I think he went for along the lines of, ooh, nice sleep there, by the way. I think he said something along the lines of, she's pink, why not? But in any case, Damon the Tapu Lele fell asleep, so not able to do anything. Heavy Slam comes out, goes into Alucio. He's not able to survive the attack, and goes down. He tried his best, but in the end, he fainted. Now Rocket's at +2 for its defensive stats, but still, my team does not care. I'm a special attacker, and the burns are still starting to rack up. Now I bring out Echo, so this is like my final trump card. Echo goes for the hidden power steel attack into Damon. Gonna take the Tapu Lele down to quite low health, like I think 1/3 I believe, and I go for one more relic song, trying to see if I can take him down with one final swoop. Not able to finish him off, but I go into my pirouette form once again. Now Leech Seed comes out, gonna go into Meloetta. I see what's happening here. I don't like the idea of, getting Leech Seeded. He's trying to recover, and this is what Celesteela specializes in: confusing your opponent, setting up Leech Seeds, and basically staying on the field for an absurdly long time if you don't burst it down. Now I haven't bursted it down yet because, well, first of all, none of my Pokemon are able to do that, consecutively. Second, I figured the best way to deal with Celesteela is not to attack it directly, but if it does this little setup, just target all the other Pokemon around Celesteela. And in this case, I go for the Boom Burst, gonna take down the Tapu Lele Damon, and now Celesteela all but stands alone as it sets up yet more Leech Seeds. So yeah, this is my game plan now. Isolate the Celesteela so that it stands alone and it's unable to take the combined power of all my Pokemon. Meanwhile, the burn is just keeping Celesteela's health in check, so it's not able to regenerate to an absurdly high amount. Now, out comes Squishy. Yes, it will be my Squishy. He shall be mine and he shall be my Squishy. I had to say that, sorry. Now I go for my final signature move, the Dragonian D move, onto Echo, and I think I target down Squishy, though I'm not 100% sure. But in any case, here comes the Devastating Drake, gonna go into Squishy. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but still, here we go. And bam, I do target Squishy. Okay, I am not going blind. But Squishy is now at low health. Rocket goes for another Leech Seed into into Sabrina. Now Squishy's gonna go for the Curse here. This was not what Squishy should have been doing right now. So Squishy now goes and gets Curse set up. But you know what? That leaves Celesteela open to an attack. And now out comes Shadow Ball. My final assault takes down Rocket, and that is the end of Celesteela. Oh my goodness, that thing was a nightmare to fight. But now it's just 1v5, I believe. 1v5, or not 1v5, 1v4. I go for one final boomers. There's nothing more Damon can do. I'm outspeeding him. He can't avoid the attack. Sabrina's not even affected by the loud noise. And that is the end of the battle. GG to Damon. Oh my goodness, that was such a hard fought battle. I really have to think hard when it comes to battling Damon. And this theme team, you know, as you see here, it was incredibly fun to use, simply because I love making these little teams that, you know, on paper they don't work very well, but you know what? I just love challenging myself, seeing if I can do something with them. But in any case, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head in the water, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.